It's another day. I'm continuing the book. This is Marcia from OOLA with Marcia, and the book is OOLA, Find Balance in an Unbalanced World. And we're going to talk about Gabriele Grunewald and what she posted in the book. Fighting Forward. I grew up in the rural lakes country town in Perham, Minnesota. Population 3,087. I fell in love with running as a kid. My mind felt clear, my body strong, and my soul free. I loved the simplicity of the act of running. No equipment, no rules, no set time, no confinement. Just a pair of shoes and the open country road. I was hooked. Early mornings, late nights, missing parties and dances, all the laps of miles through strains and fractures, wins and losses. I was determined to make my mark. It turns out I was good at it. Although I loved to compete, I ran for how how it made me feel. Running challenged me to push myself, to grow, to test my limits, to want to be great. I wanted to be great. While running to the University of Minnesota and preparing for my 1,500-meter race at the San Angel Classic in Tempe, Arizona, my cell phone rang. It was a Good Friday in April in 2009, and I was with my teammates in the hotel lobby. I answered. It was my doctor from Minnesota, and he had something important to tell me. I had cancer. A small lump on the left side of my neck, just beneath my ear, had been bothering me for a couple months, and I sought advice from the University of Minnesota athletic trainers. A swollen lymph node, they thought, nothing too concerning for an otherwise very healthy 22-year-old. To be sure, they encouraged me to see an ear, nose, and throat specialist. I did so, and my diagnosis ended up being a rare saliva gland cancer. Android cystic carcinoma. Android cystic carcinoma. the the final track season, that one, the one that was supposed to be the one, was over. Surgery to remove the saliva gland and local lymph nodes was scheduled for the following Thursday. Radiology therapy on deck after my recovery from surgery. Shock, disbelief, fear. But I still wanted to run my race the next day. I was certain that I was the best shape of my life, and cancer couldn't take that away, at least not for a few more days. I was right. I ran the 5th fastest time in school history on the day after I was diagnosed with cancer. But now my season was over. There was much uncertainty in the next few days, weeks, and months. Running fell to a word I can't figure out. Hold on a minute. Periphery, Periphery. Running fell to my periphery as I recovered from a delicate 6-hour surgery. Wow, that's long. To remove the cancerous tumor. The burns from the radiation therapy left my skin red, raw, and caused permanent hair loss. During this time, I ran very little. From time to time, I would escape my medical reality for a 5K run to stay connected to the sport I loved. It was in those moments, with my feet moving and my mind clear, I began to let go of what could have been and look forward to what was possible. I became deeply motivated to test the human body and the human heart. Running became not only a distraction from my current reality, it made my life feel normal again. Running became my motivation to beat cancer. Running became my motivation to live fully, to test what is possible. At first, I ran slowly and not very far, but I gradually got stronger, and I pictured myself in the University of Minnesota uniform again. It wasn't long before I was able to return to competition. I won my first event, an indoor 3,000-meter race. As my strength returned, so did the speed. I made my first appearance in the national championship. The 2010 USA Indoor Track and Field Championship, just 10 months after they called the call from my doctor. In the 2010 outdoor track season turned my dreams into reality. I fought against the limiting belief that my body was fatigued from fighting cancer. I kept reassuring myself that the battle strengthened me, not weakened me. I revisited my goals. I found the courage to aim higher than just getting back on track and racing again. I couldn't simply want to compete. I, Sorry about that. Phone's upside down now. Okay, sorry. I don't even know what caused my phone to fall. I'm sorry about that. Let me get you hooked back up here on my tripod. Set you back down and see where I left off. Oh, it feels so bad. That's not right. I think it was more like this. Hope. Maybe I should sit still. What do you think? Where was I? I found the courage to aim higher than just getting back on track and racing again. I didn't simply want to compete. I wanted to win. My success on the track resulted in the invitation to join Team USA Minnesota in June 2010. I lowered my personal best one more time to 4:12 in Belgium in that July. I signed the Brooks running in August. I was officially a pro runner, and as they say, the rest is history, or so I thought. I was finally done with the cancer, but cancer wasn't done with me. Just months later, arms still raised in triumph from the comeback, I faced another cancer diagnosis. Just this time was my thyroid. I didn't know what else to do but fight and run. Not run away from the cancer, but through it, and punching it in the face on the way back. I beat thyroid cancer and kept running. And now, a cancer visits for the third time. This time was my liver. I looked for the 13-inch incision scar on my abdomen and doing what I know how to do. I cleared my mind. I moved my feet and I ran hard and I didn't give up. I realized that I am in the middle of my story with the Olympics less than 4 years away. My dreams are more alive now than ever. My life Like many others, had hard parts. Regardless, I woke up every day, put on my shoes, moved my feet, and kept pushing. I do this for me and for everyone who faces a challenge and is brave enough to fight forward. Whether you're battling health challenges like Gabriel and Melissa, or simply need to improve your stamina, get more sleep, eat right, conquer depression, and overcome anxiety, you have the power within you to master OOLA fitness. We've got some strategies that work and that keep it real. Number one, keep it simple. Fitness isn't rocket science. Most people know the basics. Eat less than you burn, and burn more than you eat. Also, common sense in getting adequate sleep and regular exercise not only improves your mood, it boosts your energy, enhances your confidence, and keeps your body goal genes ready. when you look good, you feel good, and that keeps the sparkle as hard to resist. You don't need advanced science or quick fixes to help you get it. These methods aren't sustainable, and they definitely aren't OOLA. So, don't get paralyzed in the analysis of what you so-called experts say. By authentic and choosing the right solution for you, and stick to it. You may go through a season of sacrifice and hard work to get there, but community to the healthy lifestyle will keep you fit. Number two, work harder. As our bodies adapt to exercise, or as we get older, it seems harder and harder to stay in shape. Metabolism slows, and the same 3 miles you've been walking for years suddenly don't deliver the same benefits as they did before. That's why you have to continually up your game. Eat a little smarter, move a little faster, walk a little further. Add a new activity like swimming, resistance training, or hot yoga. Mix it up and your body will respond again. Number three, eat smarter. It's so easy to get empty calories today. Since 1980, the amount of sugar added to foods has increased by 30%. It's in things you don't even necessarily expect, like low-fat salad dressings, flavored waters, energy drinks, and in most processed foods labeled fat-free. Excuse me. It's not only unbalanced, it's just crazy. To add to the problem, today's portion sizes is completely out of control. A 64-ounce soda is at the convenience store contains a week's supply of sugar. And a simple pasta dish at most Italian restaurants can feed a family of 4. Of course, once the food industry created more obese people than ever before, scientists and fitness experts overcomplicated a fix with packaged diet foods and expensive workout equipment. News stories, reporters, every medical option. And studies are released almost daily that seem to contradict each other. Who can keep track of it all? The truth is, you already know how to fix health and fit and health. You already know how to stay fit and healthy. Cut down on sugar, bad fats, and excess breads and grains. Eat whole foods prepared with starch instead of a packaged, over-processed fare. Get regular exercise you can maintain over time. Drink plenty of filtered water. Drink plain filtered water and eat less than you burn. But don't pretend that you don't know what to do. Make it a goal to change. One thing at a time. Keep your fitness routine simple and authentic to you. Don't get so caught up on how. Instead, focus on why. Improvement in this area is important to you. Why is it important to you? Think of Melissa doing those for her kids. That is how change begins or happens. Now, chapter 4, tomorrow is going to be OOLA Fitness. And we will go from there. So if you have any questions, please comment them in the comment section. Concerns, whatever you want to say about this part of the book. And I will see you tomorrow with OOLA Finance. Ta-ta!